Alright, again, you scrub, shut the fuck up. The G is talking now, again. So I want to add on my basically principles list. For basically, I want to go into a bit of shit that is, I think, very good in ranked. Now, so first off, we have put on a range. Now that is a basically a poker statement or principle in poker. So what do I mean with this? I mean that you, if you can, and you can basically have enough knowledge or whatever, you should put the opponent on a range. So for example, what does it mean? Okay, in poker it means that you basically put him on like loose or tight. Is he someone who is only going with like aces and kings and shit? Or is he some occasional like a 9-10 enjoyer who like goes ham in that pot, right? But in Tekken you can also do this. So this helps you in basically determining what is effective against that idiot. So let's say he is someone, you scout this, that he is someone who likes to press on round start, right? Like for example, Kazuya down 1+2, they like to do this sometimes in these, again, I said this, I will now make this clear again. I can basically guarantee that I can take any motherfucker to Tekken King because I've coached people who started out with Tekken in the past. For example, one player, again, he's also, which you have to keep this in mind. Obviously, he put a lot of effort in himself, but basically, what he did is in not even a year, maybe he managed to he picked Brian in Tekken 7 and got Brian to basically Tekken King in Tekken 7 in a year, right? And in the beginning, I like coached and shit and said like, "Yo, focus on this and don't give a fuck about this and stuff." But so put on a range, right? So what you do is you scout. Is he someone who likes to backdash here? Is he someone who only stands still, right? Is he someone who like just doesn't take his turn, right? He's just blocking. He's just standing still. If someone is standing still all the time, your the quality of your move list, of pretty much any move list in the game, improves drastically, right? Suddenly it becomes god tier. Suddenly some moves, if the opponent doesn't show you any movement, suddenly some parts of your move list become legit god tier. Okay, so try to put people on a range. Try to think a bit about like, okay, he represents this a lot and this a lot. Okay, this is very important because most people cannot suppress their unconscious bias to certain options and to their play patterns. Right? They can't suppress it. They can't change it up. It's pretty difficult to do that actually. Okay. Second point, knowledge check. Knowledge check is obviously derogatory. It's a derogatory term, but in a lot of cases, it is actually in ranked. Do it, fucking knowledge check those motherfuckers. I give you an example. We'll show this on screen probably. So Raven has a combo path that ends in him going into Soul Zone. Now, I will not go into this unless a Raven player says, yeah, I want to know this, blah, blah, blah. He goes into Soul Zone, and now he can slide into your fucking ankles. And at which point, this move suddenly is only like -11, -10. Now, if you know this, and you put the other person on Bruff, he is going to try to punish this hard. You obviously are prepared for this, and you will punish his, in that case, bad punish attempt, right? And completely blow him up for it. So that's, for example, like basically a bit of an advanced knowledge check, but do it. If people don't answer your knowledge checks, test him with some. And if they can't answer it, collect your free win. What is the problem here? I don't see it. Now, flowchart versus active thinking. Many people, you see this in ranked a lot, specifically, I have to say, a bit more in Tekken 8, that people are flowcharting. They are basically not thinking. They are completely on autopilot and flowcharting the whole round constantly. Watch out for this. Because, yes, the game is incredibly mentally straining and very, very exhausting if you play it with constant 100% focus. I know this because I've asked other players about this, pro players like Fergus, for example, who says things like, I don't want to play Asuka, his main character, right now because it is too fucking exhausting. Because if you're a pro player or a competitor, you obviously don't want to build bad habits, which means if they are on their mains, they play 100% focus constantly, right? Like close to optimal. Why? Because they don't want to build bad habits, okay? And if you play like that in Tekken 8, that is incredibly exhausting. But it is still the best method to up your win rate, obviously, right? But I will say this, you know, that you have to be careful with this. If you notice yourself autopiloting hard, you should check yourself on this, right? You should definitely check yourself on this. So I just want to make this clear. So this was, I think, the third point. So fourth points in ranked, you should use evergreens a lot. So evergreens are basically staple moves of your character. I mean, it's basically old wisdom, but it's just these moves are considered like basically staple moves, evergreens for a reason, right? I will go into this in this. I recorded this now after I already done analysis and basically help. But yes, focus on evergreen moves because this will establish a baseline that you can rely on, right? If you learn to really, if you learn to be extremely comfortable with your evergreen moves, you basically already have your play foundation, right? This is all basically you need, and then you can, depending on the opponent, depending on the character, you can move into different directions in your basically play tree, right? So this is really important. Get very, very familiar with your evergreen moves, right? For example, something like a down forward one, right? Get familiar with it. Something like your core lows, right? Your core mids, your core highs, your stands, right? Get familiar with that shit. So there's some basic stuff. Yeah, now let's just, I would say, let's just go into Reina with greetings to the Philippines. Let's do it. Okay, we are live. Let's see. Alright, that was already okay. Okay, I guess I don't need that long for this. I think, yes. I think I already know where to start with this. Okay, heat burst. Instant heat smash. Yeah, difficult, not an easy convert. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can already, I know where to go with this probably. Yep. So I think in this case I don't actually also need to pause. We need to we need to basically do a bit differently in the last one. Tackle there, like just get up fast. Otherwise this is gonna basically relaunch you basically. Okay. But in this case, I think what I know where to start. I don't think I need to go that much in depth here on like Feng and shit, or in matchup advice. I think okay. Again, okay. So obviously you also get a bit knowledge checked. What is going on? Oh, okay. Let me look at one more. Let me look at one more. I picked this Feng because I thought it was I don't know. I just watched it. Yeah, why not? Let's take this Paul. But I already know where to do this, and I already know what is going on. I already, yeah. This needs a course, a basic training course, or like a pointer in the right directions. I will do that. So in this case, I actually need to go into basically the famous practice mode with Reina. Okay, good. Nah, not the right. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. I already see. This is gonna be. This has to. This has to be done differently. You need to duck this, by the way. This, you need to duck this. This is 3-2 from Paul. After here. Here, you need to duck this. If you don't duck this, basically the string is completely OP. You need to duck this. It's like main man once, or like everyone said this, and it's, oh god, now I'm the cult again. Frame Whisperer main man, doesn't matter who you ask. You can ask VDX about this, or Knee himself, or whatever, or Arslan Ash. If you don't, let's say you block Hell Sweep, right? And you don't launch it. The move is OP, right? Right? Or Snake Edge. If you block Snake Edge and you don't launch it, the move is completely OP. In that case, not a bad rage art. Okay. Oof. Ah. Yeah, okay. I know what's going on. Round 2. Fight. But let's finish this. Okay. Fine. Debatable. Okay. Yeah, you can convert with exactly this move there into a combo. Ooh. Okay, also knowledge checks, but that is okay. That is for a different time. Oops. Round 4. Fight. Yeah, that's a good move. Come back 2. Nah, you need to. Okay, yeah, okay. I see where we're going with this. You can't mesh into this. All right. Okay, this is basically okay. This needs a course. I will do that. Okay, we are now in practice mode with Dear Reina. I don't use mods right now because Namco can be a bit dog shit about it. So when I did this correctly at the beginning there, I talked about evergreens. So the problem is you're not using the good shit. I mean, yeah, you also get hit by their stuff, but that is for a different discussion. So first thing is you need to play a bit more, because what you do is you trade these big moves with each other, and you don't assert any control, which means you need to use her small kit that is down forward 1. Oops. So 1-1 down forward 1, right? Like 1-1 is insane, right? It's only -1. It's jailing, which means he cannot duck the second hit, and you're only -1. So Reina has a really nice movement. So 1-1 sidestep is pretty good. 1-1, 1-1, down forward 1, right? Like, you need to do this. You need to assert control like this. And you need to really be comfortable in these like frame situations here, right? So, and then what you also didn't do, and you need to do this all the time, 1-1 into confirm, right? 1-1 hit 2. 1-1-2 hit flash punch hit confirm. You need to do this. You need to do this. And then what I would advise you is get again this, like, put him on a range. What does he like to do? So 1-1-2 Sentai 2. The mid check. It's beautiful mid check. I think it's even could be an elbow, right? Mid check. -4 only, right? You can still try to move after it, right? Do it. 1-1-2, right? Annoy him. And then if it hits, 2, okay? Then you mid check. Just again, I need to keep this compact because we can do 5-hour like workshops on every character in this game. I can go for 5 hours on like what I like about Ling and shit, but this needs to be compact. So then forward 2. Forward 2 is probably her best move in a sense. I mean, people wouldn't look at you funny if you say forward 2 is her best move. So with this move, you need to be extremely comfortable in doing the hit confirm all the time. Forward 2 hit, confirm Sentai free. It is, again, there are hit confirms that are debatable, like Brian QCB2, Jin forward 3. There are a few that you can debate it and you can go, it's an endless discussion. But this move, there is no debate. It's like Leo's down back 2 or down back 1+2. This is a hit confirm. If it hits, you need to do it. And if it doesn't hit, just chill. Right? Chill or see how he likes to react. You can occasionally steal turns, but it is very risky with this, right? This is, again, we need to keep this compact. But forward 2, basically forward 2 should be in this ranked environment the move you basically throw out the most. There is basically not a bad point or a bad situation for a forward 2. And then confirm, right? And pressure him. So this brings me immediately to the other move, forward 4. Right? Forward 4. You pressure them, right? Sidestep, forward 4, sidestep, forward 4, 1-1, yeah? Yeah? Then also it has the thing, if I'm correct. You see this? Utilize this. If you see that it hits crouching, it has this unique hit animation where Jin, you see this? He puts the hand on the ground and shit. You get this for free. Okay, really important. At the wall, right? Immediate combo, right? Just do something like back 4 here. And then you obviously have so many options here with Reina. You can do this shit. You can do this. Basically, okay, we'll go into this later, but forward 4, right? 1-1, down forward 1. Yeah? Get comfortable with this. Okay. Now, okay, let's talk about something that is an execution barrier. I'm fully aware of this, but this is basically probably also someone could say this is her best move. Electric Wind God Kick. So Electric Wind God Kick is something that you simply need to practice. It is so good. It has an amazing hitbox. It is safe on block. And it is a counter hit launcher, right? So this is an incredible move. This is the thing you need. Yeah, I mean, it is so good that I would highly encourage you. You need to practice the Wind God Kick electric version. Because look, this is, I can give you this flowchart. Again, we are talking rank. Please, experienced Reina players, don't fucking tell me this in the comments. I know, okay? But so you are -9, right? Do you see Jin again, this goes back to the first to the first review of correctly checking your bitch opponent, right? So look at this. If he answers with a high here, people in the past did this down forward. What I now did was down forward 4 full crouch. That doesn't work anymore. They basically reduce the high evade properties. But you know what still works? This move. Yes, it is -17, but every Reina player will tell you basically almost no one launches this. And again, talking ranked here. So you see what happens if I do this. That's a punish for a jab, right? Yeah. So electric wind god kick is it's so good. Like on Oki, it's a safe, basically mid-check, counter-hit launcher if he mashes, right? And then it also leads into a knowledge check, or basically a fundamental check. Does he check me here correctly? If not, say goodbye to basically, what is it, 96, right? So electric wind god kick is just, it is so good that, unfortunately, yes, it is locked behind execution. Now, quick thing. If you are uncomfortable with this, if you're uncomfortable with like, for example, like this, like wave dashing and shit, I need to practice this more, right? Or Korean backdashes, right? Like, the point is that try different things out, right? If you haven't done it yet, for example, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. Try different things out. If you can, right? If you can, try different things out. Depending on where you live, this shit is more or less really expensive. In Germany, you need to import most of that shit. It is really expensive. But in other parts of the world, you can get that shit for way cheaper, right? So try things out. People play on all kinds of shit. I know a Brian player. When I met him in Tekken 7, he was playing on a Xbox 360 pad with the analog stick. That guy does taunt jet upper and shit with that bitch. I'm not kidding you. Do you know Sparrowjin? I think he plays on a PlayStation 1 pad. Okay, everything is possible, but you just need to find what you're comfortable with. Now, another tip. Because Reina is a bit... why do I go into... Why didn't I mention a low yet? Because at these ranks, you don't need that. You have so good, like, mid-checks and stuff, right? That you don't need it. People will press into this shit. Now, because at later stages in the meta, Reina becomes more and more harder to play. Because, yes, you can rush down people, and if it works, it looks amazing. And like, holy shit, what is this monkey character? But the thing is that if she wants to open you up significantly, she risks launch basically almost every time, right? Even sidestep 4, -13, right? Down back 4, -13. Down back 2, -16. Hell sweep, launch punishable, right? Sentai throw, high, yeah? So again, but we are not at a point where this is significant. Reina is an excellent character, and as you have seen, people press enough. So another thing, electric. You don't need electric with her that much. It is still obviously insanely good if you can do it. But it is not, again, practice it at some point, but you have you have a hop kick, you have a down forward 2, excellent. You have many really good counter hit launchers. I will quickly tell you about one. Use it. It is I think a little bit underrated. Forward, neutral, like Sentai step basically, or is it Sunkoku, whatever shit, she has a parry in this, Sunkoku parry, I don't know. Forward, neutral, free, this move. Look at this. This move is excellent. It is a counter hit launcher, and do you see the pushback? You can step and you will evade jabs. Do you see this? You see? So forward, neutral, free, backdash, 1-1-2. Yeah? Shit like this. Or down forward. Okay, this is a bit tight, but like, okay, 1-1. Check him, yeah? Yeah? Check him with 1-1. This is a really good move. Okay. Quickly, when it comes to combos. Wait, did I miss anything? Okay, another really good, I really like this. So, now, Hell Sweep input, right? Can sometimes be just a bit tricky, right? Down forward 3. Down forward 3 is excellent. So I personally love while standing 4 checks. I love while standing 4 checks, right? Like I love that shit. Because you can do shit like sidestep, electric. Okay, I messed it up. Again. Right? But point is, down forward 3 is amazing to go into this. Because you can get an immediate Hell Sweep. This is really good. For example, test this out. Back 1 plus 2 Power Crush, yeah? Now get this. It should be, I left this at one point. Get this. If I now want to input a perfect fluent Hell Sweep here, that shit is really hard to get it. Do you see this? Test this out yourself. It is not easy. Why? Sorry. You see this? This is not, but look at this. When I do it with down forward 3, immediate like press, hold the down forward and 4. Watch this. Do you see this? You still catch him in the backdash. Do you see this? Try it. Try it to do this and compare it with, I pressed it. Compare it with this. It is way more difficult. So this is really, really good. Yeah? So, quick heat thing. If you are in heat, don't throw it away immediately. Don't do immediate, for example, heat smash and shit. A thing I like to do, check him with, for example, down forward 4-2. You can go into Heaven's Wrath. You can even confirm this basically. Hit confirm the stance transition. But in heat, you don't need to because you have the auto parry in heat, right? So, right, and see what he does. If he mashes in here, he gets fucked, right? So you can pressure with this, right? Because it is actually unsafe on block, basically. But now you have the parry active, right? So, quick kill plan for combos. Let's say we are going with, we are just going with down forward 2 and not doing the electric shit. This combo route is perfectly viable, right? Boom. And then, right? So now you have, obviously, I give you a kill plan here. I have to make a separate video about the kill plan. It's basically what Arslan Ash complained about, which in my opinion he's correct. But we can debate this. So, let's say, and this is just down forward 2 damage, right? You get this, you activate heat, and now next damage ender is this. Back 1, delay, mad delay, right? It's not that easy. Right, this string. You see, it's not that easy, but this is the kill plan. Heat. You see? People will mash tech roll. If you want an easier path, 3+4, Mishima Complex made a video about this. 3+4, 4-4, heaven. You see this? 3+4, 4-4, down. So they can get out of this, but it doesn't matter. I will not go into this now. 3+4, 4-4, down. And then you can check him with, for example, he cannot tech roll here. Look. Boom. Because the wall is there, 35 damage. Bam, bam. Yeah, or... Boom, +5. And if they mess up here, for example, if they hold back, I think... You see this? That shit hits them, yeah? And again, unfortunate, Wind God Kick, it is just so good. It is just, you need to get basically good with the Wind God Kick. Simply because it is so good, right? If they are mashing here, this shit will kill them, right? It is such a good mid. Okay, quickly now, open stage combo, right? I usually go for this, but it doesn't matter. So here, I will put combo shit up where you have to go. So look at this, right? So normally you can do this, right? But I'm a fan of keep that bitch close, right? Pressure him, kill him. So what you can do is this. Boom. Do you see this? It depends on timing and spacing, as you can see. But this is pretty good. Because it's safe. And it can hit them if they do stupid shit. So normally recovery kick will hit you. But you see, it whiffs. If you do it, but look. If I go really deep. See, this happens. This is also the counterplay to the max damage combo in there, but it doesn't matter, no one is doing it. Not on this rank. So, just down forward into a crouch dash, while standing 4-4, down 3+4, boom. And you immediately have you immediately have this again. Boom. Yeah? This is what you have to do. So, another thing, if they hold up here, or backward, this depends now on the spacing, but check this. Sorry. This can hit. Unless I'm out of my mind. Okay, maybe I talked BS. Or it was with the... with this instead of 1+2. Okay, you see this? You keep the pressure up, right? And now if you are... Look, and here. One check. If that counter hits, you are plus, right? If that counter hits... Yeah? 65 damage if they mash. Right? I made the classic mistake, I didn't put notations up, but I will just... maybe I think about something. I have not... my command history is not open. But... this should be enough, right? So, short term... small, Tekken, down forward 1, 1, 1, right? While standing 4 check, like this maybe, yeah? While standing 4 check. Forward 4, forward 4. Neutral, forward neutral, 3, right? Counter hit, forward forward 2, hit confirm, hit confirm. Basically the rule here is at +5 it becomes basically not steppable. So if you are +5 or here, if you do it perfectly, he cannot step this. I think Lily maybe can, Dragunov, but it you know, and you can just check them with this, right? So. And the kill plan, right? Again, the kill plan. Yeah? Heat. Because, again, yes, you can use it defensively, but you don't need to, right? Mainman talked about it, he's basically correct, but you don't need it. Throw. Heat smash. Right? Kill those motherfuckers, right? Kill them. Because you get the launchers, right? Yes, you get also knowledge check. That is... We can talk about this. I mean, it is the side of Tekken, right? But you get the launchers. People will press into you, right? Frame traps and shit. That shit is working, right? You will get the launchers. You will get the counter hits in. Okay? And here, right? This is something you have to learn, in my opinion. Like, this is the character. If you play the character without Electric Wind God Kick, it becomes... it is just so good, right? Because you have also this shit. This works on your rank really well. This kind of shit, right? So, yeah, other Reina players who are watching maybe put something additional, but I wanted to keep this as basically compact as possible. Yeah. Do it. Play around with it, and then we can maybe do this again, but focus on it, right? You basically need a bit of a reset. You need to reset here. So yeah, it is not that easy to reset and like basically train new muscle memory and shit, but you have to control them, because otherwise if you don't control them with your small Tekken, you are only brawling, right? You are throwing things out. That is not, you will not get consistent, right? You will not consistently get better. All right, that's basically it. Now I will take a look at the other ones.